Around 6,000 years ago, Zhongli, or as known as Rex Lapis or Morax, descended from Celestia near the area where the sea storms were raging endlessly. So he decided to build the mountains, which soon later called Mountain Tianheng. The mountain calmed the waves and brought peace to the humans. Soon after Morax has built the new areas, people started living in the tunnels in the mountains after they found jade. One day, Morax rode around the Hua March and met Guizhong, the goddess of dust, amongst the glaze lilies field. When she met Morax, she flexed her cool-looking stone dumbbell, aka the memory of dust, about how this dumbbell contained all of her wisdoms. Guizhong also challenged Morax to unlock it. It also served as the mark of their pledge, despite there being no formal contract between them. After their uniting, she became a good ally of Morax. Around Mountain Tianheng, Guizhong set up a crossbow to keep guard to protect her peoples. It was named the Guizhong Ballista. She brought the people of the north of Mountain Tianheng and taught them many wisdoms to her people. Also same for Morax too. Guizhong once said to Morax that many of her people happily left their home and came to this place, as if they had returned home. And what better name to call this place than the Plains of Returning and Departing? The land later became a place full of markets and farmlands, and there the Guili Plains were established. But anyway, Clown Retainer Jordan Gang! It later came to pass that the gods each strove for dominance, which broadcast strove upon the land. Though the Azdaha fought to protect the Guili Plains, they could not stop the tide of war, which ravaged the plains and took the life of this ruler, Guizhong. Guizhong, Morax, I don't feel so good.
Those little people are as small and fragile as dust. Because they are so small, they know not when they will lose their lives to disaster or strife, and so they are afraid. Because they are afraid, they try so hard to become more intelligent. This I understand. So I thought that since there is such gulf between us in strength, I shall use technique and wisdom instead. With your brow and my brains, the city will surely become a great one. It seems like our journey together has come to an end. As for that stone dumbbell, forget about it, will you? This is the mark of our pledge, and it is also my challenge to you. All my wisdom is hidden within this stone dumbbell, if you can unlock it.
Afterwards, Morax moved their people south of Mountain Tianheng to a place that is now Liyue harbor, and continuously sharing the wisdom to the people. To protect his new city, Morax formed a contract with the Azdaha to defend the harbor as he continued having a war against his enemy.
At some point, he befriended a huge chungus dragon, Azdaha, and gave it sight, and soon became a good lifelong friend. They made a contract that they would protect the peoples and do not harm them. But then some assholes started digging stuff in the chasm, which caused the erosion. And it had made our big boy mad and tried to destroy the miners. Morax was forced to seal his old friend away underneath Nantiamen because Azdaha broke the contract. After defeating the Argots, Morax sealed them underground, where their physical decomposed. Their souls, however, were immortal. Their desire for revenge and lust for life seeped into the earth, resulting into chaos. To quell disturbance, Morax summoned the Yakshas to aid him in the battle, endlessly subduing the ancient Archons. As the Archon War ended 2,000 years ago, Morax emerged as one of the 7 victors and a Jiwa Archon. The 7 will dine together in Liyue. 2 millennia later, only Morax and the animal Archon Barbados remain as the original Archons among the 7, while the other 5 have been replaced. Rex Lapis pacified the gods, Adaptai and Yakshas were still in their positions, and Liyue re-entered an era of peace. No more wars waged from gods and unravaged fields. The people of Liyue returned to commerce and artisanship for their livelihood and prospered once more. And then Russian and Sheeran, a traveler and emergency food entered the shop.